we won't let this morbid scene detract from the awesome builds we are about to tour. Is it weird that I want to rub my toes in that furry rug? It does kind of look like steamy blood. You know, because maybe after eating humans, the supernaturals need to cleanse themselves. Stop it, Kara. Stop saying really cool. We've got little meditation? Oh my gosh. Meditation suites. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. Hello, fantastic creatures. I'm fantasims and welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to finally tour all your incredible Japanese shell challenge entries. I've been dying to do this for over a month. So I apologize, I have not uploaded a video in a month. I've been really ill, but I do have 5 videos I'm working on. Anyway, for the first video of the new year, I'm going to dig into your gorgeous builds. So I created this Japanese shell before the Snowy Escape Pack came out, and I thought it would be fun to turn it into a shell challenge and see what you guys come up with. And to be honest, I wasn't sure if anyone would participate, but I am so happy that many of you did. So a big thank you to you guys. It's so much fun to create things together. So without further ado, let's dig in. Okay, I'm ready to be inspired. The first build we're going to tour is by the Mom Cave, and I love that name so much. Who needs a she shed when you can have an entire cave? And this is a residential lot. She says, this gorgeous eco-home is fully equipped with a guest space, greenhouse, areas for plenty of activities, and private hot springs. Ooh. Alright, let's take a look. Beautiful. I love how the roof at the top is glass, and so in the sunlight, look at how it sparkles. That's such a cool feature. I would never think to put a glass roof on top of this Japanese shell, but I love it. Okay, and we've got this cool little greenhouse off to the side that she's added. Love that. Lots of nice, beautiful light. And ooh, I love how the hot spring has the pink tree by it and the waterfall feature. Loving the dark steps. Makes it look very grand. Beautiful big kitchen. I must say, I'm not very good at decorating kitchens. So I love seeing how other people do the layout. I love it. It's nice and big and spacious and modern and clean looking, which I think suits the Japanese style perfectly. And I love this staircase feature right here. I love that it's like this massive grand staircase and that nice pale wood. I always go with dark woods, but this is making me want to use light woods a lot more. Beautiful seating area for the living room. Okay, I'm going to backtrack a bit and enter in first person mode and have a look at what it looks like from the Sims perspective. It looks really nice and open, and I love how you can see inside the house. And it's kind of cool that the entrance is actually on the back. That's a really cool idea. Okay, now let's venture upstairs. Just love how beautiful and spacious it is. Oh wow, you can see all the way up to the ceiling. That looks really cool. Alright, so up here we have this little computer area, and I love how it's surrounded by plants. It makes it look like so much more than just a typical computer study area. I actually like how all these dark tones contrast with the pale wood. And here's a bedroom with a bathroom. Very nice. I also find bathroom layouts kind of hard. I'm not very good at decorating bathrooms. Sorry, my camera angle skills are not very good. And then I love how these extra floors have been used just to add that really high ceiling look to it. Very sleek. And then out here we have this extra patio. It's a beautiful area just to relax. We've got this beautiful pond over here, and we've got the koi fish, which is perfect for this Japanese build. And then in these extra rooms around the front, we've got some extra activities that you can do. So we've got the laundry area. Oh, this is cool. There's a place for your skis and snowboard. We've got the yoga mat area and a guest bedroom. Very cool. So brilliant job, the Mom Cave. I love the colors. I love the contrast of the dark with the light. Beautiful. The next build we're going to tour is by SimandaBuilds, and she created a royal palace of water. And she says, my build for fantasims shell challenge, I decided to turn it into a royal palace of water for magical sims. Ooh. Thank you, fantasims Simspiration84, for creating such a beautiful shell for us to build with. Aw, you are so welcome, wonderful. This build is fully furnished and includes a spa on the top floor, waterfall, hot springs in the garden, a magical study, a throne room, and much more. Awesome. Let's take a look. Alright, here we are at a distance, and let's zoom in. Beautiful. I love all the blue, this aqua blue with the white. That's stunning. Lovely. And look, I did a tutorial on how to use these how to use these Realm of Magic cribs to create archways, but I love how she's come up with her own custom version that has these Journey to Batu wings on it as well, and these glowing teal lights everywhere. Ooh, and I like these custom columns that she's come up with. What are these? Oh, they're made out of tables on top of these debug stone columns from Realm of Magic. Smart. Oh, and I recognize this. It's from Discover University. That's a really creative way to use it. Wonderful. So it looks like when I downloaded it, it's missing a staircase, and I'm experiencing a lot of build glitches, so I'm sorry if any of my glitches ruin the aesthetic of your guys' builds, but it seems to have only just affected that one stairway. I love how we've got this crystal river all the way around, and these added gazebos. We've got a lovely seating with the fondue table and fountain. We've got another cute seating area with this hedged in. Oh, we have a shower. I like how it steps down into the shower. And up here, she's added a second floor with a very luxurious bathroom. And over on this side, we have a little gardening workshop. Oh, I like this corner seated area. That's cool. Ooh, a little artist and library area. Okay, now let's tour in first person. Beautiful. I just love how the white and teal look together. Into the throne room. Very cool. I love how there's these tables with books alongside the aisleway to the throne. It kind of feels like all the consultants kind of sit here and help whoever is the ruler on the throne discuss important things about the Water Kingdom. We've got this cute little cluttered kitchen. I love how all the top of it is decorated with all of these amazing objects. We've got a lovely cozy study over here, and I love how the crystals were put into the fireplace. Ooh, and a very grand dining hall. I love how it's got that more, the darker blue, but it ties in with the light blue really nicely. Okay, now we're going to go upstairs and check out what's up there. Nice. So we've got a very magical bedroom. I love the neutral tones. We've got a nice little bathroom over here. And I love these glowing magical plants in the pots. Here's another bedroom, and these 3D windows just look perfect. That's such a good idea to add some dimension to the taller height rooms. And another beautiful ensuite bathroom. Oh, a little bathroom. Oh, cool. And then it has the sink with all of the bottles and jars. Upstairs is very grand. Beautiful landing area. Ooh, and we have a music room. You've got the little bar over here. Some bubbles. Okay, and then here's like a magical potions room. I'm loving the clutter, all the crystals and all the jars that in live mode give off these really cool animations. Ooh, and we've got a nice jacuzzi, another crystal decoration, very pretty. And then on this side we have the sauna. I love the way that the curtains are layered like this. For a second I was like, I've never seen these curtains before. I've never tried doing them back to back like that. I like the way that it looks with the fabric drawn in there. I'll have to use that trick. Beautiful, and there you have it, this gorgeous build by SimandaBuilds. The next lovely build we are going to look at is by annecormercs. Let's zoom in. Ooh, I just love all the colors here. Look at that. I love the white looking roof in contrast with the red. Very beautiful. And I just love all these bright, vivid colors with the trees and the landscaping. We have a cool boat over here inside this pond. And I love these lanterns, these lily lanterns as flowers. Ooh, that's pretty, all lit up. And over here we've got this extra little cute gazebo. Now let's take a peek inside. This is actually really cool, this layout right here. I went through a period where I watched a lot of Chinese dramas, but I don't watch them anymore because I can't read the subtitles while I'm building Sims. But it's cool because in a lot of those TV series, they have this setup where the royal court or whatever are all seated around here, and then you've got the throne up here with royalty, and we've got all these gifts. And then inside we have another, looks like another kind of throne room with this cool no CC art. We've got, I'm assuming, like the emperor's or the royal bedroom. Alright, let's take a first person tour. It just looks fun when you go into this mode. You just hold the shift and tab keys. And then up here on the second floor, we have this very spa-like area for relaxation and lots of lovely clutter and those writing desks that traditional Japanese, you kneel down to write. We've got the scrolls. Then over here, we have another very ornate room, very colorful. I love all these paintings. So we're gonna walk up the stairs with the sim. Now, unfortunately, you can see the roof through the room, and that happens at the moment. There's this glitch with using platforms. It's been driving me crazy in all my builds because the roof will just cut through. So that's not any fault of anyone at the moment. That's just build mode, glitching as per usual. What I love about this build is all of the details that have been put on the floor. It really gives it that old Japanese feel to it. And we've got another bedroom here. And I love these doors from the new Snowy Escape Pack. And another beautiful little bathroom. Oh, and there's another floor, I completely forgot. And here we have this very grand dining area. We've got a little kitchen over here. And it kind of looks like there's like a servant's quarter over here. I really like how fluffy and white it looks with the pink. Very beautiful. And then this cute little baby's room. So a beautiful entry from annecormercs. Here we have a converted monastery that has been turned into a library made by LoganArcane. And I just noticed that it's haunted. So that's really fun. It was once home to several monks who were dedicated to pursuing the paths of art and science in the name of knowledge. This beautiful structure now serves as a local library for all who wish to learn. Alright, let's zoom in. I love all these natural brown colors. It just looks so peaceful with all of these brown tones and the curved bonsai looking trees and these really cool fountains. And this is my favorite swatch of wood from Snowy Escape. I love it. And I also love how these Journey to Batu lanterns look in this ancient Japanese style. So here's the front of it. I'm loving these flags. It looks really cool with this Journey to Batu statue in the center, and it actually does have a very monastery feel to it, especially the monks who would have shaved heads with just like a little bun on top. And we've got a nice fireplace area on either side. What do we have in this room? An archaeological area, great for learning. Over here we have a chess gaming area, and over here we have like a craft and art studio. And I love how these Journey to Batu lights size down look really nice in here. Inside we have this huge water feature. Well, this is a neat idea. We've got like this debate area, which I would never think to put in a library setting, but that's smart. We've got like computers, tables for quiet study, another study area. Oh, and I just noticed downstairs, look, there's like these platform elevations, like a staircase alongside the staircase to showcase decorations. I would never think to do that. That's such a creative idea. And then we've got a nice gardening area outside. And upstairs, it's very high tech. On this third floor, we have a robotics station. And then at the very top floor, oh, we have like a musical lounge with some refreshments and a public restroom. I love the layout. I love all the wood tones. This is so full of really cool ideas of what things you can incorporate in a library, and I love all of these details on the roofing and exterior. Alright, this is from the Sims perspective and it looks beautiful. Very calming and relaxing and earthy. I love all those stacked windows as well. And there we have another wonderful entry. I'm telling you, you guys are so skilled at building. I love it. Okay, now ElbiruSIm, I hope I said that right. Elbiru? I'm really bad with pronunciations. Made this cool residential lot. And in the description it says, my attempt at fantasims Japanese shell challenge, only base game and free holiday pack items used. That is very impressive. Includes gardens with wedding area, throne room, activity rooms, lounge, dining room, kitchen, top floor, ballroom, bar area, 1 bedroom and 2 bathrooms. Awesome, let's take a look. Okay, let's zoom in. Oh, I just love all of these colors. I'm loving the reds and the golds that are mixed in with the neutrals, and this is a cool idea to use like a goldish type of roof amongst the other ones, and using these Asian wall decorations as a decorative trim for the roof is a really brilliant idea, and different kinds of columns together, and then using the dog statues to give that kind of curved roof feel that ancient Japanese roofing has. Very creative. And I have never used this pinkish red maroon colored watercolor before, but it actually looks really cool next to these green plants. We've got a fun little gazebo. And look at that, food is already provided for your Sims. On this first floor, it's very detailed inside. We have a little bonsai cutting area, this lounge, an art studio. It looks really good. And then a chess and gaming area. I hope in future packs they come out with more of these corner type cabinets, because there are so many times I want to try and decorate the corners. So having cabinets like this is always very helpful. Ooh, and over on this side we have this cute little wedding arch. Let's have a look. Oh, nice. A beautiful little wedding area. I love this throne. All the reds and golds together. Great use of the platforms and this little pond with I don't know whether this is like a shrine or a statue or something. I love how it's been encased in plants. It ties into the pond really well. Then upstairs we have a dining area over here and a very nice large open kitchen. Because I love industrial style, these are my favorite counters in the game. We've got some fish on the counter that are being prepared. I love all the brass and gold tones in here. And over here we have a little living room with a fireplace. I really love the use of these plants to encase the sides of the stairs. That's a really great idea. And then on this third floor we have one of those like ensuite rooms where it comes with its own like mini living room. Very grand. And then the bedroom and bathroom. Here's where the bar is with some music, and I like that contrast of the red with the white. Looks very regal. Brilliant work, guys. You guys are giving me so many ideas for how I can improve my builds, so I appreciate this so much. Oh wait, I completely forgot to do a walkthrough tour, so let's take a look inside. Okay, and here's a quick nighttime shot because it was uploaded at night. I figured that it's meant to be seen at night because of all the lights, all that glowing gold everywhere. Wonderful. Okay, now it's time to check out the next build. Here we have a very intimidating looking entry. It's the Red Moon Empress Palace by TheSarahKay. And she says, OMG, this build took me 3 weeks to make. I believe it, I can see all those details. But I'm so happy to finally upload it. This is a heavily Chinese influenced no CC fantasy palace. The Red Moon Empress Court will be your new favorite spot. Awesome, let's take a look. Alright, let's zoom into it. It looks so epic. Now there is a ton of detailing in this one. She's created her own custom roofing. And I love how these columns have been used as part of the decoration. Look at the shape of this. I love that rounded shape and then it flicks up on the sides. That contrast is really intense. I love it. Look, all this detail everywhere. No wonder it took you 3 weeks to make this. This is so cool. In one of these little rooms, we have this really cool and a bit spooky pond with the koi fish. I love that. Ooh, let's take a look at this. Oh, I love how you've put this tire decoration. I think this is from Cats and Dogs. And you've put it in this round table and created this custom display table. And in this courtyard, we have this very cool and spooky pond with an awesome fountain feature. I love how the fountain watercolor is the exact same. It kind of looks a bit nefarious, like something crazy is happening on this lot. We've got these customized statues. I like how they're like wrapped around this vase. And I love how this archway has been created with these Chinese looking lanterns. Very cool. Now inside it looks like we have this waiting area. Is it a reading area? A tea area. I see some tea boxes. All right, now over here on the right, what do we have? We have this really cool tropical plant area, almost like a Zen garden. Like these are all the different sand pits. And then let's take a look over on the left. Oh, neat. I love this seating. These custom booths have been created using these armchairs. What a cool idea. I just love the way that it looks with all the gold detailing. I always love using objects for things they're not meant to be used for, so I'm really loving this. We've got some customized lamps by layering different light features together. You've made the ladders really decorative. We've got a double ladder, but then these double layered columns give it a ton of detail and almost make it look like a decorative wall, which is really smart. Oh, I really love the shape of this. Look at that. The rounded table mixed with the Realm of Magic tables. It does have an Asian type of shape to it. And then there's another kind of Zen sandpit garden with the rock feature leading to the outside. We've got this cool patio with little sunken areas. I really love the shape of that. I've never made a dark kitchen before, but I really like the look of the grey and black cabinets, and it's got a splash of the warm colours like the hot coloured wood shelving. I don't think I've ever heard anyone describe wood as hot coloured. That's the only thing that popped into my head. The struggle is real with this brain. Okay, now next to the kitchen we have this bathroom, and we've got this very decorative sink. I love the way that that looks with all the flowers around it. And in the back room we have another fireplace with another display and some expensive jewelry. Now on the third floor we have a very ornate area that leads up into the fourth and final floor. And up here we seem to have a very fancy suite where we've got these 4-poster beds that I love, and a little bathroom off to the side, and then an entryway into the balcony and a little area to lounge with this custom fireplace. Utilizing the stone that was used on the roof, let's take our sim on a quick tour through this gorgeous build. Okay, now I just want to quickly show you what it looks like at night, and look at that. I'm just really impressed with what you guys have done with this shell. It's amazing how each one of you has given it such a different personality. Now, I'm sorry if my reactions sound repetitive. My brain is really not working well at the moment, but let's be real, when is it ever working? But I really am impressed with all that you guys have created with this shell, and I'm just so blown away that any of you would want to participate, so thank you so much. Okay, back to touring. Next, we have Lulu the Cutie Patootie Sim. Just kidding. It's Lulu the Cute Sim, and she actually created a retail store, and if you see here, clothing optional. So at this retail store, you shop in the nude if you want. I mean, I guess it saves having to have changing rooms. Okay, let's zoom in. Gorgeous. This has a really nice tropical feel to it. I'm loving the warm colors mixed with the tan, and we've got just a few splashes of bright colors here. And I love how all of this warm tone is balanced by these tiles that have a splash of blue in them, which is really cool. So let's take a dig inside. Now in these little tiny individual rooms, we have an eating area, so it even has like a restaurant. And then, okay, over here is where the little food stall is. I love that. We've got a lot of red with the contrast of the black and white. And And using this notice board as like a, I don't know what they're called at restaurants, but when you put up the receipts for the orders to get them done. So this is a really neat area. You gotta take your shoes off if you want to come eat here. And then we've got these vending machines. All right, now for the main belly of the beast. So we come inside. I love how spacious it is inside. We've got all kinds of knickknacks. You can buy your fireworks, your machetes if you want to. We've got like sports and recreation. And this is neat, having the cash register up on a platform that has the sand swirls in, like the Zen garden, to go along with the Asian style of it. And then some changing rooms. Although, like I said, if you're shopping in the nude, you don't even need to use the changing rooms. I'm just kidding. And the great thing about this is there are so many different activities that you can interact with here. In the back, we've got more crafting supplies, sports equipment, science equipment, and then upstairs looks a bit more exclusive. Like we've got some fancy like ingredients, or maybe they're like beauty products. Got some bling over here if you want to purchase some. Oh, and I love here how there's like this storage area with all the boxes. That's perfect for a retail store, I like that. And then on the third floor, we have the perfume counter. We've got some no CC art, very glamorous display. To add to the expensive look, we have a bag of money in front of the mannequin, because this stuff is probably expensive. And then over here we have some more changing rooms because we've got some boutique styled clothing. And at the very top floor, we have this kids retail area where you can pick up toys and games for your kids. Very colourful. I love all the objects and I love all these details. That's beautiful. I really love it. It's probably the coolest looking retail store. So very good. Let's take a quick sim tour through it. Thank you, Lulu the CuteSim, for this beautiful retail store. So on Twitter, you all have been so encouraging as I've been struggling with my health issues and been unable to upload videos for a month, so thank you, it means the world to me. And a special thanks to our next creator, Zamira99, because you have kept encouraging me to go at my own pace, and you've said such lovely things that would sound weird if I say them about myself right now, so just girl, thank you. So Zamira99 has made this spooky party restaurant, and the description is so fun. So she says, sometimes we're wondering where those magical creatures gather to have fun. Here's the Yokai Sanctuary that can be a place where they could enjoy to their heart's content. It's a multi-purpose build where you can change it into a bar, nightclub, karaoke, lounge, a private rental property, or even a museum. Human Sims, they're more than welcome to be the feast. Oops. To be the guests, so beware. Okay, so now I'm super intrigued, so let's take a deeper look. Let's zoom in. Oh, look at all the detail. I love the purple and red and black together, and we have all of this mountainous landscaping around the edges that make it look a lot more ferocious. Okay, now let's go down to the first floor and see what we've got here. First of all, I'm loving these little blood-looking pools with all of the statues and the lights. We've got little hidden fountain features in here, and over here it's all steamy. It does kind of look like steamy blood. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but I just did, so it's okay, I'm not monetized. In one of these little room builds, we've got this kind of gathering table area. I picture some secret meetings happening in here. I completely forgot it's a restaurant, so it's probably not for secret meetings. It's probably to eat your food, but I'm just going to pretend that they are for secret meeting. In the main body, we've got these really cool workers. All of these restaurant owners are wearing like kimonos and Asian style outfits, unless it's just because it's in Mount Komorebi that restaurants automatically have them dressed like this. I don't know, you guys can tell me in the comments. But I'm loving the decor on these platforms and the symmetry and just how it just looks so clean and crisp. And it's really cool. It's got like this sushi bar looking area. Let's hope it's not human sushi. And then we've got this beautiful little pool over here with the koi fish inside. We've got like a seating waiting area. So I'm assuming this is the entire waiting area. This is the nicest waiting area I've ever seen. And then in the back, it just looks so lush, and she's added some extra areas. So we've got an onsen bath over here, you know, because maybe after eating humans, the supernaturals, you know, need to cleanse themselves. And then we've got another pool with koi fish over on this side, and this statue kind of looks like it's laughing at you. Don't be surprised if you end up on the menu. Okay, now upstairs, let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got some bedrooms. I love how it's got this fireplace and seating area in the bedroom. Oh, we've even got a TV. I wouldn't mind a TV like that above my bed. Oh, this is a really creative way to do like a fish tank, is to use the roof awning pieces over the top of the tanks with these name cards. Maybe it's saying what kind of magical fish are inside the tank. I love how these bathroom stalls have like the logo and it's all red and black, so that looks really cool. Now upstairs we have a jacuzzi. I really like this jacuzzi room, all the detailing and the tigers. It really ties into kind of the spooky, ominous vibe of this build. I love the platform shaped around it. And then on this side, we have a very cozy looking bar. The design of this is really cool. I love it. I really need to stop saying really cool. You don't realize how annoyingly repetitive you are until you record yourself. And then you're like, do I really say that all the time? Yes, I apologize. I also apologize for my lack of camera angle skills. Other people who do tours of builds, they just do the camera angle so well, and I'm really bad at it. Oh, this is neat. Look at this little karaoke area. I love the expression on this doll heads. It's not really a doll, whatever it is. Just the expression is perfect for karaoke. Oh, neat. And there's a big one behind it to kind of tie in that look. Very cool. Oh, and on the other side, it's an extra viewing area, so you can creepily watch people in the jacuzzi. I'm just kidding. Or am I? And I love all of the decoration on the roofing. All the spikes just add to that spooky vibe. So much detail. I love it. Great job. Now let's take a sim tour through this build. Next, we have a very vivid cafe made by SpaceySims, also known as Spacey72659 in the gallery. And this also has a really fun description. So this is the Temple of the Blue Llama, and it was once an old palace of worship for the Ayakashi spirits who inhabit Mount Komorebi. But with the modern age, the temple needed a modern upgrade. Now a cafe featuring tea rooms, quiet bar, and meditation suites. The Temple of the Blue Llama is a hotspot for the local Ayakashi spirits. Backstory is part of the Kindred Spirits LP on my YouTube channel. Oh, that's so cool. I love that you've used this in your stories. Now let's zoom in dramatically. Gorgeous. I just love this bright blue contrasting against all this lush green. I have never used this bright blue roof before, but I love it. I'm gonna have to try it in one of my builds. Alright, so we've got this very earthy wood tone throughout with the contrast of the blue, white, and black, and these beautiful magenta red trees. All my sims are like, what did you just do? Because I just deleted the lot they were on. Okay, and we've got this lovely sand and waterfall feature here in the courtyard. It drives me crazy that the trees disappear so easily when you get close to them, because you want to be able to view them. I mean, it does help you view the things around it, but anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. So we've got this little shrine area with the, what are these called? Are they wishing trees or something, with all the little wishing tags on, which is cool. And then, oh, I love this idea of putting candles up the staircase. And we've also got the wishing wall over here. Ooh, very bright and open. Okay, so in these little room compartments, we've got little meditation? Oh my gosh, meditation suites. The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real. I love these display areas with the fountain on top of the platforms. And then over here, we have a very secret place to enjoy a meal together. I'm assuming this might be the tea room area, because I think, is this the tea cabinet? I can't remember. But I love the colors. They're bright but toned down, which is really nice. I'm trying to get better at using the camera angles so I can show off your gorgeous designs. Lovely. And there's another tea room or eating area on this side, but this has more of a pink design to it, which is really cool. Stop it, Kara. Stop saying really cool. All right. And then over here we have the cafe. I love this layout. I've never thought of using the new Snowy Escape cabinet as part of a cafe, but I love that. And I love all the clutter alongside the plants. It has that very ornate Asian feel to it. We've got this ice sculpture in the lobby. I love how you've used this as the backdrop. I always have a hard time using these other than like right next to a bed, because they're not very symmetrical. They don't mirror image if you put them next to each other, but I've never thought to do this as like a decorative massive wall. And then over here we have a seating area with the fire table to keep yourself warm and cozy and sip on your lattes. We have another lovely seating area. I love these colors used together. I've never used this rug before, and I actually really love how you've done like these three and then just like one bright colored one. That actually looks really cool. Stop it. That actually looks awesome. And then here's a sort of trendy booth area that you can sit at. Perfect for social distancing. I love how you've done the stairwell as well. I'm really bad at doing stairwells. You guys are giving me so many good ideas. And then we've got these very bright blue and white bathrooms. I love this tile that came with Snowy Escape. They need more tiles like this, or more walls like this that have murals on them, because I just think it just adds, I don't know, it adds so much to the walls without having to clutter them up with stuff. Every time I zoom out and see all that bright blue, it's like, I feel really happy. My mum would be proud. Blue is her favourite colour. Alright, and then over here we have another eating area. This is a lot more neutral tones. I really like that. And I love all the decorations, and these doors are so awesome with the murals on the doors. And I love these decorative displays out here as well. It just gives you something really interesting to look at as you're walking through to the other rooms. And then upstairs is a very spacious area with some more seating for eating, drinking. We've got some book displays. You can read some books up here. Very cozy. If I went to a cafe, I'd definitely go up to the top floor. Oh, and it has a bar, so it's a bar area. Great, and I love how these tie in the blue of the roof into the room. And there you have it. Oh, I love these too, with the decorations on the tips of the roof. The colours are perfect, that blue and taupey brown colour, and the little lanterns on the top of the roof as well. Lots of gorgeous detail. Now it's time to take a closer peek inside. The next stop on our building tour is a residential lot by Idling01. Let's zoom in to see those details. And I noticed when I placed it, it said 26 build items had been deleted because they're not installed on my computer. And since I own all the packs, I'm assuming it might have been custom content. So I don't know if anything significant will be missing from this lot, but let's take a look, because already I really love the landscaping, all these bamboo trees and these lush frosty pink cherry blossom. I think these are cherry blossom trees. Man, try and say that 7 times fast. Cherry blossom trees. Alright, and I get caught up in the details, and I just love how just using these spandrels to make them slope down creates an extra shape in the roof, so you've got it curving up, and then this looks like it's kind of curving down, which is a really unique shape, and I love it. And I love how this looks so open with those slatted windows. Here in the courtyard, it is a very sleek but modern type of look to it, which I very much like. We've got these fun little jumping fountains in bright red to kind of contrast all the neutrals. Now in this little room, we have some plants and a seating area for you to enjoy the foliage. I tell you what though, sitting down and just staring at plants is somehow very soothing. I have all of my plants indoors for the winter, and there's just something about looking at things growing that's, I don't know, exciting. And we've got some more of that in these back rooms. Nice places to contemplate things. Inside it's very bright and sleek. I love this water feature. It's like super lush here against the harsh lines of concrete and stone. I make it sound like I'm like some sort of interior designer who knows what I'm talking about. It's very beautiful and open. I love the pine colored flooring. And then this kitchen, I love the layout of this kitchen. Of course, the great industrial counters that are my favorite. I love this little island area in the middle, and usually I don't mix wood colors like a medium warm toned wood with a very pale pine, but I actually love the way that contrast looks, and with the dark wood up here. So we've got some nice clutter items as well. Upstairs we have some Murphy beds and a very open landing area to just relax and hang out. And then this bathroom is really neat. I've never seen a bathroom layout like this before, but I really like it. It's very big. I need to start making my bathrooms in my builds a lot bigger, because I always just slap them together. We've got a huge open sink area. I would love that, all that counter space, although knowing me, I'd clutter it up with so much junk. It has a very sleek, dark look with the greys and the blacks. I keep saying sleek. Now I'm getting stuck on that word. And then upstairs we have a massive bedroom. I wouldn't mind having a bedroom this big. And it's got a nice seating area and study area, very bright and open. And at the very top floor, it looks like we have another massive bedroom, and the stairs are missing, which is probably my fault, my game's fault. It keeps deleting the stairs. So a lovely, modern, yet traditional looking home. Excellent entry. Alright, time for a quick sim tour. Now our next 2 builds are featured in the snow in the gallery, so I thought that we will play with those builds in the snow as well. But we won't let this morbid scene detract from the awesome builds we are about to tour. This lovely frosty house is created by my gallery friend Cynthia, known as CLT1609 in the Sims gallery. And my lovely Cynthia always leaves such encouraging messages in the gallery for probably about a year now. So thank you, my lovely. It looks really great in all the snow, and we've got the contrast of the blue frosty rivers or ponds with the vivid red. The landscaping just looks beautiful. Now on this first floor in the courtyard, oh look, she used my weapons rack. You can download this room in my gallery if you like. And in this room we have our sports gear. I love the black and the brown together. Oh, and we've got some sword fighting paintings. And over here on the other side, we have some machetes and lightsabers and swords. It looks very epic, like an adventurous movie. I love the industrial brick with this coppery brass color shower and the green. It just looks really good together. And on the other side, we have a yoga meditation room with some more samurai styled images. I just love that bright red door in contrast with the black and brown again, carrying that theme in. And this is a neat idea. We've got a nice entryway where you can sit down and take off your shoes. And then over here, I love this, the scenery around the fireplace. It's great how the ashy grey of the fireplace ties into these tables so well. A nice little reading area, a place to sit down and have some tea and to do some studying. And then over on this side we have the kitchen. These are one of my favourite objects that came with the Snowy Escape Pack. I love the architectural detail. We need more of these kinds of things that click onto the wall. Then upstairs it goes a lot darker and more mysterious looking. We've got black, white and red style with these martial arts pictures that are really awesome. And here's another bedroom with a similar style, but it has a uniquely different feel to it. Oh, and I love how you created a custom couch by piecing the 3 chairs together. A very creative idea. And you've even thought about putting a heater in each of the rooms, which is very smart. We have this nice relaxing looking bathroom. I love these debug jade tiles. And then in the landing area we have a game table, a laundry basket with the laundry machines. And then upstairs on the final floor we have a game area and also a place to relax. It's a lot darker up here, which kind of suits the whole massage table and chair really well. And then there's a nice sauna with a great water feature and these mood lighting candles. So this is a beautiful build by my lovely friend Cynthia. And now let's take our sim inside for an up-close tour. And last but definitely not least, this minty fresh masterpiece was created by CommodoreLezmo, and it is a spa. And it's called 70% Fantashell. I don't know if that's a shout out to, in a previous video I was saying that I'm learning to aim for 70 to 80% because of my perfectionistic tendencies. So if that is a nod to that video, I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look at this. First of all, I love this. Is it vintage glamour? But I love that black and gold and white and gold in contrast to the minty green color of the roof. It's such a fun combination. It's also got this lovely rock landscaping around the edges to frame in the build, but you can also walk between the rocks and hang out near this mysterious cave and wishing tree in this little shrine area. I usually don't go for this tone of brown because it has a bit more of a warm orangey feel to it, but I actually really love how it ties in with the kind of beige, white and gold. And so here we have some massage tables and a fan to keep the air nice and cool, as well as a heater for when it's frigid. We've got a meditation room over here. Is it weird that I want to rub my toes in that furry rug? I don't know why, it just makes me want to rub my toes in it. Anyway, and here is a fun bath area. I love the combination of this bathtub with, what are these called? I can't remember what these are called. Those little wash basins. That looks really good together. I've never thought of partnering them up like that. I might just have to nick that idea. And then on the other side we have some massage tables. We've got these spa stones. Have any of you guys ever had that like hot stone massage type thing? I would always think that those stones would like burn your back or something. And then we have a nice open courtyard. And here on the first floor in the entryway again we have an adaptation of a room I created that you can get from the gallery. Just a decorative thing for your walls. We have this lovely onsen bath, and I love how the platforms have been elevated to create a sort of ledge. It encases this area and makes it feel a lot more cozy, and it's a great platform for these plants. Loving the signs, all the decorations. And over here we have our little steamy sauna room and our lockers and some showers. Now, if you can see the floor disappearing like that, this is an issue I've been having with all of my builds lately, and I found out the culprit. It is anything that cuts into the ground, like all the onsen baths, stuff from other packs, anything that cuts into the floor. It always makes it disappear. I don't know if it's doing that on your guys' lots, but it's been doing that on mine for a few months now. Anyway, and then upstairs we have a nice spacious area, and here we have seating around the fireplace. Looks very cozy. And then these restroom stalls. That's a smart way to do the stalls, like having the zigzaggy wall like that. And then upstairs we have all of these what looks like rentable like napping areas or sleeping areas, which seem to be very common in places like Japan. And it's continuing that minty green look. It kind of makes me want chocolate chip ice cream. And then upstairs we have like a kitchenette area, but a nice open yet still cozy space space for groups of Sims to enjoy a meal together, do some arts and crafts, trim some bonsais. And then is this a rug or are these tiles? I don't recognize that. Oh, it's a rug. How have I never noticed this rug before? That's neat. I like how the colors all look together. And now it's time for our last personal tour. Oh my gosh, guys, can we just pause here and just see what's going on? We've got like a human tower of people climbing up the ladder on top of each other, and then for some reason my sim has chose to be in the buff, so I don't know what kind of madness this is. And there you have it, guys, all these incredible creations you came up with for the shell challenge. If I didn't sound as enthusiastic with my words, know that on the inside I'm geeking out over what you guys have created. You have all inspired me and taught me some new tips and tricks I can learn from. Just search #FantaShell to nab these gorgeous goodies for yourself. Again, thank you so much for everyone who joined in the challenge. I have 4 build videos I'm working on, and they will hopefully be uploaded over the next week or 2. So if you want to see them, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about fresh content. And if you like this video, be sure to give it an encouraging thumbs up. I am so honored that you stopped by my channel today. And until next time, love you guys so freaking much.